Ooh, you can even hear these things going zzz. Wait, did that say... That says bug zapper. That's awesome. I love it. It's a ginormous bug zapper. Okay, cool. It's also an old guy zapper. Welcome back, everybody, to Osiris New Dawn and the Casual Construction Series. I have some good news, and that is that my droids are now back, or rather unstuck. One of you guys, I think it was Metal Storm in the comments, suggested that I use the console commands, and there is the summon command here that you can use to summon a vehicle or a droid, and it will basically number the droids 1, 2, 3, etc. based upon how many you have. And so yeah, I just used that command and it worked perfectly. As soon as I summoned them, though, then they took off and decided to do whatever the hell they wanted to, so I had to kind of chase them down to get them to come back. But now they are here. So if I tell you to stay, are you going to actually stay? Now, one problem this guy had last time I tried to have him follow is he couldn't turn and face me. It looks like that's been fixed, which is very good just because it was stupid and irritating. Okay, so that seems to be working. Our security droid is now following us. You guys did remind me that the droids will not come into the bubble. And I knew that, actually. I just completely forgot it. But we're going to get rid of this bubble anyways because we're going to set up a fence, which is our main goal for this episode. Okay. Well, let's go ahead. Now that I know I can summon these guys directly to me, let's just tell you to stay. And I think you'll just patrol if you stick around. For you, you're a little bit harder to get to. Okay, cancel follow. I know I can use the maps too. So if I tell you to stay, then he, I think, will also start patrolling too. Wait, didn't I tell you to stay? Oh, cancel follow. Okay, G for stay. Okay. So I think then they'll just kind of... I think they'll patrol around if they're in stay mode. Let's look at this here again. No, we have to tell them to patrol. Okay, so let's tell him to patrol and him to patrol. There they go. Okay, now then they're going to just kind of wander around and do their thing. There are some crabs off over down in there that will spawn, so I don't know how far away they'll go from the base. But at least we know we can summon them back if they get, like, well and truly lost or stuck, which is really good. Okay, so anyway, yeah, our main goal for today's episode is to get our fence in place. Aside from maybe not wanting the droids to go over the cliff, I don't think we need to put any fences on the cliff side because there aren't any creatures that would come up from the deep desert. It's mostly just going to be this area over here. And over to, essentially over to where, I mean, theoretically, anything could come up over this mountain, but the thing is I'm not in a spot where anything spawns. I've never once seen a bug come over into this area. And that was not by design, it just kind of worked out that way. So, what I think we'll do is, let's just fence off this area over here because we do know that there are crabs not too far away that way, and there are colossal beetles down in that little valley there. And we'll just see how things go, and if it becomes apparent later on that the bugs can still get at us over the hill, if they're smart enough to path over this hill to get into our compound, you know, then we can adjust at that point in time. Okay, so that's the plan. That's the plan, Stan. There was a small update that came out for experimental. It looked like it was mostly just multiplayer stuff that they're working on, so that's always a good thing. I haven't done a multiplayer in Osiris in a while, and the last time that I did do it, it was kind of wonky. It didn't work real super well, but that was several months ago too, so it's good to see that they're working on that. All right, anyway, let's get going here on our fence. So what are we going to need to make fences? We're going to go to structures, or sorry, no, defenses. We're going to make the triple fence here. So we're basically going to need a whole mess of this kind of stuff. Wow, each fence piece requires a circuit board and a battery. That is expensive. That is really expensive. And these single fences also require circuit boards and batteries. So the most expensive components, it doesn't matter if you do the 3 or the 4. These just add a little more steel and maybe a couple more ingots or something. So it doesn't hardly even really matter that, between the single and the triple. All right, well, let's go ahead and take a look and see what we can get started with here. So I have one circuit board. Where is my workbench? Let's go over here, and we're going to do a recycle. And yeah, just get plant fiber because we certainly don't need thorns. Let's grab some wire. I'm just going to grab enough to make one to start with because I want to see how big it's going to be. Some steel. We got lots of steel because from making the platforms. The battery. Do we have a battery in here? We do not. Okay, so we're going to need to make a battery, which is going to require some power cells and I think some plastic and I can't remember what the other thing is that the battery requires. So let's run up here really quick. Take a look in our fabricator. I'm also, I have also started the process of collecting dookie so that we can get the rest of our soil in place and, get our crops replanted. It looks like, it looks like I don't need that much more. I need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it looks like we need 8 more. And I've already planted stuff here. Or, wait, have I? No, I haven't planted stuff here. So why are they showing plants? Just a graphical glitch, I guess. Okay. So we're going to go over here and see what do we need to make batteries. Power cells, plastic, and white gold. Okay. So let's get that done. And like I said, we'll make the first one, see how big it is, and then I'll probably cut the camera and just start grinding out a bunch of resources to make a shit ton of fences. Okay, so let's see. White gold is going to be in here. Okay, so that gives us the battery, and then we just need some ingots here, some alloys. Ingots, alloys. Alright, so what do we need? We need gunmetal, we need, I think, dimalloy, and a talonite. Talonite. Did it say 2 of those? Oh, shit, I can't remember. Let's just take all of it. Yeah, we wanted 2 of the gunmetal and 2 of the dimalloy. Okay, let's take a look and see how large this fence is. See, that is not very big for how damned expensive this thing is. My goodness. Okay, well, what I think we'll do then is let's actually figure out where we're going to start over here. We could even start right at the end of... Yeah, why don't we start right at the end of the laboratory? Excuse me, boys. Pardon me. Excuse me. Go elsewhere. You're not needed here right now. Can I push this guy? Okay, so I want to get it so it's nice and lined up. It's kind of hard for me to tell. Here, actually, we know it's going to be at a right angle to this. I think, well, is it? Yeah, I don't think it, I don't think it's at quite a right angle. Well, it's kind of hard to say, actually. This is the angle that it wants to be on, so I'm going to go with that. I guess I may not have put our laboratory in at a right angle, or, whatever. So let's make the fence straight, and then it would be easier to change the laboratory than change the entire fence. So, all right. So does this zap me? Oh, yeah, it does. All right. Yeah, that hurts. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll come straight off of here, And we're going to go down to maybe here-ish. Kind of, I'm thinking kind of at the end of the bubble. And then we'll head straight south this way until we get to the edge of the cliff right about here-ish. And we'll start with that. You know, we can always make the yard larger later on if we decide we need to do so, but I think we'll start with that. So, guys, I've got a bunch of grinding to do. I've got to make circuit boards and batteries and all kinds of shit. So let me work on that, and I will bring you back with an update on how our fencing situation's going. We're also going to want to put, you know, some kind of a gate set up in too, so we'll figure that one out too. But anyway, yeah, I'll bring you back in a bit. All right, guys, I'm back, and we should have enough to do 20 fences. I'm just kind of guesstimating how many I'm going to need until I get close to the end. So I'm going to need some steel also. I should have lots of that. Yeah, we got several stacks. Can I carry 2 full stacks of steel? That makes us pretty heavy, but I think we can make this work. So let's go see how far we can get with 20 pieces. These damn things are expensive. Oh my goodness. Because each one requires a battery and a, excuse me, sir. A battery and a processor, you know, amongst other things, right? Okay, so let's go defenses, and they do snap, so that's good. What are they going to do when they start getting on the hill? Oh. Can I rotate? Find rotation. How do I get it to... Oh. Interesting. Okay, so I can do this. Here, let's get over on this side. It's going to be tough to get it absolutely perfect from this angle. If we look at it from here... No, we don't want it to snap. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. I can snap it, and then I can adjust the height. That's even better. Oh, yeah, that's a lot better. Okay. So let's get over here. Dude, I know you like me and all, but get the hell out of the way. You guys are supposed to be patrolling, not pestering me. Okay. So let's get that snapped in there, and then... Oh, this is good. This is a really good system. I love it. Okay. And we'll build that one there. I haven't really messed with these fences before, you know, so... Here. Get in there, and then... Right about there looks good. So we're going to probably want... Here, let me think about something here. Let's escape that. This is sort of kind of like our roadway in here, but... It's kind of a crap place for a gate. Because I turned the thing around, you know? Put the laboratory where the laboratory currently is. I wonder if we could reset the laboratory again. But, well, see, the problem is we can't have it... We can't have it over our platform if we make something, because then that something, whatever happens to be, falls down into the canyon. I mean, I suppose I could always summon it back up, but that's kind of janked. Kind of a janky way of doing things, man. But, I mean, ideally, this is where we would want the gate, because this is pretty much the road coming into the place. I guess we could... Well, shoot. That damn ramp's in the way is the problem. Ooh, you can even hear these things going zzz. Wait, did that say... That says bug zapper. That's awesome. I love it. It's a ginormous bug zapper. Okay, cool. It's also an old guy zapper. Anyway, so yeah, gate-wise, I'm not super thrilled about this setup here. What if we... We could maybe move the laboratory over this way a little more, but I kind of like this open area here for parking vehicles, turning around, that kind of thing. That's not really a good plan either. This is really where the gate should go, like right here, though. Well, I mean... I guess we could put the gate here. It's not perfect, but it would still be workable. Yeah, why don't we do that? Why don't we put the gate here? So, I guess the next question on that then is, how big is the gate? Or do we even have gates? That's another question. We've got watchtowers and these walls. Custom. We got the door, but that's not going to... We need something, you know, for large vehicles to get in. But, you know, the game needs kind of like a bay door, like Empyrean has. And I don't see anything like that here. So do we just leave one part of it open and put sentries? Man, I'm not a big fan of sentries, I have to tell you. They don't, unless they've improved them since the last time I tried him. There's nothing in there that's going to work. Okay, well, yeah, that's a bit of a thing there. I guess we have to just leave one fence out and defend it with turrets or something else. I'm not sure how else we would deal with that. Or maybe we could put the dome, cover the gate with the dome, maybe the smaller dome, because we wouldn't need the larger dome. That's a possibility too. That might look kind of weird, but I'm not sure what else to do about that. Let me know what you guys do in the comments for gates, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish building this out anyway, because, you know, we can take any one piece out later to put our gate in, if, you know, as we decide to do that. So let's go ahead and get back to this. And we'll just keep putting these in. I really, really like this mouse scroll thing for the depth. That is brilliant. So, fantastic. Good thinking on the building for that. Okay, so we wanted to come more or less to the edge of the dome and start turning that way. So maybe one more here. Let's raise that one back up just a smidge. Oh, we can actually put a corner piece in here. And should put a corner piece in here. So let's take that one back up. Unless we wanted to go down one more. I just kind of don't like that it keeps dropping. And then it's going to go straight up along here. Yeah, you know what? What the hell? Let's just do one more. All right, so let's go to here, and let's do the corner piece. Right mouse button to rotate. I think that's right there. Yeah, see, I don't know though, the ground drops away so much right there. Yeah, let's move it back up. Let's move it back up. Because it's just, I think it's going to be down too far otherwise. So we'll put it here instead. And my droids, like, really love me, don't they? They're so happy that I rescued them from the pit. Okay, let's turn it this way. And then get it to snap. Here, how do I get it to... Do I have to be looking at it from this direction? Into there. I have a hard time seeing how close it actually is. Okay, so it clips there. We want to pull it out this way a little bit. And I'd say right about there. Let's try that. All right, that's probably not perfect, but it's not terrible. I mean, you'd really have to be deliberately looking to see if that was lined up to tell that it's not perfect. Maybe yeah, it's pretty damn good, actually. We're going to go with it. We're going to go with it. I should have maybe made it a little lower, too, but, well, should we do that? I don't know. No, let's not. Let's just keep going, because this is, we've already been farting around with this for long enough as it is. Okay, so, let's get the height down a little bit here. Alright, let's go ahead and turn off our dome and move our droids a little closer in. Let's just turn that off for now. Okay, boys. Over here. Where the hell are you going? Come on, guys. Come on, fellas. Here, let's try the security droid again. Sentry droid. Send to position. Right pretty much here. How do I adjust the position? Set position target. You know what? Screw those guys. Let them do their thing. We'll summon them inside once we're done. Oh, this is kind of weird. We should probably try and compensate a little bit so that one's not all the way up, just because I think it looks jank. So let's dismantle that. Defenses, fence. All right. Now let's we had it right here, so let's actually bring it down a little bit so it's kind of in between and not sticking way up in the air. Okay. Likewise, let's do something sort of similar with this one. The sound on these droids is still messed up, the positional sound, I've noticed. Let's do, yeah, something like that on that one, I guess. Maybe something like that. That one we can bring down, of course. We're gonna be pretty close here. I'm glad I didn't make more than this. Is he actually following me? Okay, here. F for follow. F for follow. Okay, now, come over here. And then over here. Meteorites. Are they... He acts like he can't come over here. Like, he won't pass the line of the fence. That doesn't make sense. All right, what if we do this? Let's come over here. And let's do a / summon droid 1. Did I not type that right? Here. Summon droid 2. Oh, he's in the... They're inside. Okay, okay. They're inside. Now, I want you to cancel follow and stay. I want you to cancel follow and stay. All right, let's see if they just stay put until I can get the rest of the fence built. Looks like they're doing that. Yeah, I think maybe we should do something about this area just so those guys don't like fall off the edge of the cliff. Let's see how many more we can build. We're probably getting close to not having enough left. I can't tell what angle that's going at up here. Okay, it needs to come up a little bit, but not too far. Maybe right about there. And then out to here. Let's get right on the edge. Bring it up. Okay, we start this one now at 90 degrees and bring it back down. I can't quite tell what it looks like on this side though. Here, we're gonna have to go around here so we can see it from here. Okay. And then let's drop it down. Right about there. Okay. Now, I think what we're going to do, like I had mentioned, is we could actually put the gate here. Because sometimes we come from that direction, and if we come from that direction, we just go around. Yeah, why don't we do that? Why don't we do that instead? Okay, so we're going to dismantle this one. And I'm just trying to think. We should be able to put something in there. I can't believe we don't have a gate for the fences. I mean, what's the provision for that? How are we supposed to drive our vehicles into the compound? You know? Unless I'm just missing something incredibly obvious. See, those are all windowed walls, so they're not going to work as a gate. Those are all walls, armored wall, paneled wall. The only thing we have here that is a gate is this, and it's not even really a gate, it's just a door. Which isn't going to help with vehicles, you know? Alright, well, if we do a... I mean, we could always just put a wall in there and then hop out of the vehicle and remove it, drive in, and then replace it. That's kind of jank, but if we're going to do that, we might as well just do that with the fence, right? Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to do. It's either that or we leave that open and we try and defend it with some turrets, but just have never been impressed with the turrets in this game. And then, again, on the other hand, I haven't ever been attacked in this spot anyway, so it's sort of kind of a moot point, but I'm I want to build it like I would for reals, though. I mean, if we were being attacked all the time. And in a sense, it's kind of a shame that we're not, just because it'd be kind of cool to see the defenses of the base in action. But, I mean, at this point, if what we're going to do is just pick stuff up to get in and then replace it, we might as well just keep the fences there. There's no point in putting something else there, from what I'm thinking here. Now this scenario here, I mean, we could use the panel, you know, some floors to block it, but that's not going to prevent the droids from falling through, so it's almost kind of pointless to block this part off too, for that reason, I'm thinking. I hope that that the dev, you know, fixes that at some point so that the droids can walk on this, you know. But as far as I know, that is not a thing right now. Let's test that, actually. Let's bring our sentry droid over here. I think he's droid 2. So if we go summon droid 2. Alright, what's he doing? He's not falling through it. He's not really standing on top of it correctly either, though. Okay, cancel, stay, follow. Oh, there he goes. Yep. At least he's not stuck in the rocks now. He is following us. It's funny. Okay. Well, yeah, obviously that still doesn't work. I'm glad the spaceship's not falling through, or any of these other vehicles. One thing I did notice when I logged in is that these were also hovering a couple of feet above the platform until I got in the vehicles. But I think at this point, we're in pretty good shape. Now, I guess the droids, well, maybe the droids won't even come over to this platform. And if they don't, then we're fine, because then they're not going to wander up here and then go over the hill and leave the compound. You know, something else I'm thinking about, actually, what we could have done maybe is start the fence there, come to here, and then down. And then we could put a gate here, too. And that would give us a little more yard. All right, I'll think about that. That's something we could maybe do at a later point in time. But anyway, all right, let's think about what's left with this series. I pretty much got the base built the way that I want it. We really should put some fuel tanks in, so that we can store, you know, the different gases. The one thing we don't need to, of course, do is hydrogen, because we have our own personal hydrogen vent there. Not really planning on doing much else with the tower, because that was mostly just there as a lookout observation. So that's kind of just going to be the way that it is. Is this ready for us to... Yeah, let's take and make some more soil for the garden. So, yeah, other than putting in some gas tanks, I almost said gasoline tanks, some gas tanks, we should be pretty darn close to finishing out this build. I do, you know, I've mentioned this before, I do want to try another hardcore series, a start on Lutari. So maybe it's getting close to time for us to wrap up this little casual construction series and, you know, go back to a more normal playthrough, or at least when I'm saying normal playthrough, I mean, we'll try the Lutari start and just see how far we can get with that. So let me know what you guys feel in the comments. Do you want me to keep the casual construction series going a little bit longer and, you know, put in some gat? How did he get out there? He's outside the damn compound. Did he, like... Oh, I wonder if he walked around. Here, let's see if we can bring him back inside again. So up here. Yeah, okay, now he's inside. I'm just kind of curious to see what he's going to do. Let's also cancel your stay and have you just patrol around too. So what this little guy's supposed to do is he's supposed to repair stuff if it gets damaged. He's... oh man, I don't know. He still kind of looks like he's stuck, doesn't he? Oh no, he's moving. He's moving. Okay. He's bouncing into the other guy. Yeah, it is kind of too bad that we don't have monsters around here, you know? Just to kind of see things in action. In fact, you know what? Let's do this. Let's actually bring some monsters over here. I need to eat.
Hydration levels are now satisfied.
But anyway, like I was saying, let me know, you guys, if you want me to keep this going for a little bit longer. You know, we'll put in some liquid tanks. And, oh. I have no ammo. Not good. And they're gaining on me. I just want to see if the security droid... oh, shit! We'll try and shoot him. And also what they do up against the fences. Okay. So, is the fence damaging them? Just come over here by the security droid and see if he does anything. He looks like he's a bit agitated, but he doesn't quite know what to do. Can he not shoot through the fence?
Vitals dropping.
I don't see any evidence that those fences are damaging those guys. Here, let me go get some ammo really quick. Oh, now he's shooting. I wonder if he thinks he can't shoot through the fence. That's my guess. Can I even shoot through the fence? Let me get some ammo here. Assault rifle magazine. Yeah, it doesn't really matter which ones we do. Just grab something here. Okay. I had to remember how I'd remapped my keys. Alright, yeah, I can shoot through there. Where'd the other crab go? I want to say he's only shooting at him if he's clipping through, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. I'm still not convinced that these droids are really working exactly as they're intended to. They still seem a little wonky. I don't know. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to continue this casual construction series. If you do, there's not a lot left to do, really, guys. I mean, we would put the liquid tanks in, right? And what else would we do at that point? I mean, and there's not really a whole lot else that I can think of that I would attach to our building. We've got our farm, we've got our habitation, our crafting station, and then our lookout tower. We have our laboratory. We got our platform here, which overlooks the canyon. You can see down in the canyon, which is really cool. A place to land the ship. So, I mean, we could maybe make some mech droid, make a mech droid and some of the other vehicles just for the hell of it, but I'm kind of feeling like we're kind of at that point once again in this game where there's not a whole lot left to do. And, you know, that is the biggest challenge, I think, with Osiris right here and now, is that you have just a wonderful time up until a certain point, and then it's like, okay, I'm done. There's nothing else to do. And I know, you know, the devs are working on that. and, you know, working hard on adding more content. And so definitely appreciate their efforts for sure. But, you know, that's just kind of the state of the game right now. So anyway, let me know in the comments if you want me to do 1 or 2 more build episodes, or if you want me to wrap this series up and do and go back to trying some of those hardcore starts. The next one we would try is on Lutari, and maybe go back and give Azael another shot too. Okay, so guys, that is it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and share out the video. And we'll catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye.